we said it several times on the show, going up and down the blue line. Like it just keeps, you just keep getting another stop, another stop, another stop.
Yeah.
Eventually you get out by me. You say you don't have a lot of friends there. I got a lot of friends out here. All right. So, we're into these different areas. Looking ahead, do you feel things will just be kind of business as usual? Or is there anywhere where you feel extremely bullish on, or that the market is undervaluing? Like, do you see any of these neighborhoods, these edge neighborhoods, that it's like, you know what, the market is undervaluing and this is going to pop? Or is it more slow and steady, you think, moving forward?
I think it's more slow and steady. So examples of those neighborhoods would be like Hermosa, Belmont Cragen, Westridge, right? Over the last 8 years that we've been doing this, we've gone to those neighborhoods. We've never had someone buy in those neighborhoods. Even though the prices are lower, the cash flow is higher. And generally speaking, in those areas, they tend to not like them. It's too far from stuff, right? Like, let's take Westridge, for example. I've gone up to Westridge and shown probably 20 clients over the last 8 years, Westridge. Never had a client even offer on a property, and they never want to go back to look at Westridge. One of the issues is there's no transportation. There's no public transit in that area. Same with Belmont Cragen and same with Hermosa. The risk is a lot higher. They're not seeing a lot of gentrification in those areas. It's very slow moving still. So it's offering a different tenant class than you're going to get going, half a mile east or half a mile south. And that's what, again, if you're a house hacker, that's one of your concerns, is what kind of tenants am I going to be dealing with, right? Are there mattresses on the floor? Do we have issues with bed bugs, right? If their car breaks down, are they going to be late on rent now? Those are all concerns with a working house hacker that doesn't have the time to deal with these kind of things. And they're generally above their head a little bit. If you have a full-time property manager like Mark, right? Mark, you've dealt with these things a million times over. You know exactly how to handle them. But a first-time landlord, it can be extremely overwhelming, extremely stressful. And you've got to go through your first eviction, right? Potentially. And that seems to be the deterrent for those neighborhoods. So I'm still not seeing much progress in those areas, and haven't for the last 8 years.